In our last episode, we ventured into the forest and had a wonderful surprise to encounter a smiling mother cradling her newborn baby. I've decided to name the mother Smile. I truly hope we'll see her and her precious little one again very soon. Let's continue our journey to see how Other is doing on Monkey Hil. After parting ways with Smile, I came across Tigger. I'm almost certain she is Paley's daughter. When you see them, the resemblance is undeniable. They have the exact same skin tone and the same facial contours. And here's Suni, just sucking with his finger. Not too far away is our little cutie Monchichi with her mum, Mrs. Stone. You might wonder why I call her Mrs. Stone. Well, my most vivid memory of her is from when Monchichi was just a tiny baby. She carefully placed her on a large, flat stone and then sat right beside her, just relaxing. It was such a tender moment, and that's where the name came from. Over here, tan, beige, tress, girl, doll, these lovely individuals make up the latter subunit. The three iconic males leading this unit are the handsome Hachi, his brother Seven, and the muscle man Paley. These two little ones, I always spotted them as I was leaving. They were hugging each other so tightly, it seemed like the older one was comforting its younger sibling. Unfortunately, I haven't spent much time with this latter group, so I'm not yet sure who their family is. Hachi is right there, a kind and patient father with so many of his kids gathered around him. I love to watch this heartwarming scene. Tan and Monchichi, two pretties here. In the past, Girl's family, Tigger's family, Tan's family and Seven would almost always appear with the main unit around the same time as Yao Yao's and Cola's families. Then Hachi, Blueberry and the others would follow. But now our encounters are much shorter, often just a fleeting moment as we are on our way out. Something's changed over. Several years ago, we could just stand at the car park and the troops would show up one after another, a continuous parade that lasted for hours until sunset. Nowadays, we have to head deep into the forest and hope for a lucky encounter. But if you ask me, I prefer it this way. I would rather they stay away from the car park, because there they encounter too many visitors who make fun of them, feeding them all kinds of detrimental foods and soft drinks. It's something I feel very strongly about. Yes, I completely disagree with feeding unhealthy food to any wild animal, especially these monkeys. They have a special history here in Hong Kong. The monkeys we see today are descendants of macaques introduced around the 1910s. At that time, the governor of British Hong Kong concerned that a poisonous plant, strychnos, growing near the newly built Kowloon Reservoir, would contaminate the city's water supply. These furry ancestors have played a vital role in Hong Kong by eat the toxic fruit, which they can consume without harm, and in doing so they helped safeguard the water quality for the residents of Hong Kong. Our furry friends' ancestors made a significant contribution to this city, and they deserve our respect. Sadly, that respect is often missing. It's impossible to imagine the things I've seen left for them. Chocolate powder poured on the ground, candies, chips, Chinese mooncakes, biscuits, chocolate bars, and spoiled fruit. Every variety of snack food you can think of, alongside Coke, alcohol, and even red wine. Then the car park is often littered with packaging, plastic containers, and leftovers. Worse still are the visitors who seem to come only to torment our furry friends. They feed them spicy food just to see their reaction. I've even seen people slap a monkey while pretending to give it food or use objects to frighten the cherished little ones. It's disheartening that even now some visitors still come to the forest and feed harmful food and just torment our furry friends. Some of our furry friends are enjoying a peaceful nap here. Yep, that's Rui's grandma again. Their group is taking a break. Let's not bother them, let's go find other members. The royal children, Dixon and Tat. And Rui's little uncle, F-Wing. Tat is always focused on enjoying his treats. Rui's cousin, Annie, and their little uncle, F-Wing, are coming this way. One of our iconic leucistic stars, Marilyn. And Yam Kim Phi with her younger brother, Yam Kim Neil. Their father is Mr. Yam. Yo, who is she going to chase away? Circle, Yao Yao's younger sister, is expecting her first baby soon. Shirley always arguing with our family. Yao is shouting at her. Our F-Wing is carefully observing the situation. Tat is enjoying some quiet time alone now, so peaceful. Brother Yama and Sheel. Sheel is generally more even-tempered, while Yama has a fierier disposition. Wiley, Yao Yao's elder sister, is also expecting. She's carrying a large belly now and has to use both legs to support the weight and maintain her balance on the branches. Arpo and Yao Yao are working together to drive someone away. Who could it be? That's all for today. Unfortunately, we didn't encounter Ruth. After finishing my own tasks, as it was getting dark, I took a short walk on Monkey Hil. I was fortunate enough to run into Smile, the smiling mother we met earlier today. Her baby is simply adorable. I wish all my furry friends a good rest. See you next time.